It's Bigg Sxmba3, yeah, man. A real back baby, a real 3 baby. You know. Yeah, man, representing hard grind entertainment. Shout out dogs, shout out to boys. Fuck. You know, I'm really loaded, but you know, I'm here to go talk, you know. Y'all gotta fuck with him. He real genuine, real good dude. But yeah, I ain't really got too much else to say, nigga. You know, hot shit, no Taco Bell.
All right, man. Welcome to Go Talk TV, man. All right, man. So it's your first time on the couch?
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna have you introduce yourself. So who do we have on the couch with us today?
You got Bigg Sxmba3 on the couch, man. In that wood, man. I'm a back baby.
Okay, that's a bet, man. All right, man. Break it down, man. Where are you from? What part of Baton Rouge are you from, man?
From Sherwood.
Sherwood.
Yeah.
Okay.
Back in Sherwood, like around like Bella High and shit like that.
Okay.
Yeah, Stacy.
All right.
You know, Stacy.
Okay, that's bad. All right, so growing up, you had a mom in your life, dad in your life, grandma in your life. Who raised you, man?
Yeah, everybody raised me. I was raised by a business, brother.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, everybody raised me.
All right, so you had a good support
system,
upbringing.
Okay. I had everybody. You know, I lost a couple of people along the way and shit, but you know, I had everybody.
Of course. All right. So how many siblings you had, man?
I got one blood sister.
One blood sister.
You know, I got niggas I grew up with, brother, sister, shit like that, but I got one blood sister, my little sister.
Right. So growing up, man, what was it like for you growing up in your household in Sherwood?
It was hard, and I ain't gonna say I only stayed in Sherwood. I done been in everybody's section. That's why I move around like I move around. I be at what, but you know, it was gangster in that wood.
Oh yeah,
yeah, it was gangster. But you know, shit, regular shit. You know, regular shit.
Okay,
regular shit.
Okay.
The same shit niggas talk about every day, maybe try to make it seem like it's just, you know, same shit, bro.
Okay.
You know, they don't glorify being poor and shit, though.
Shit, to be honest, shit, growing up in that shit, you don't really know you poor.
Yeah, you do.
I
did, because all right, look, especially in Sherwood, I'm about to tell you why, because in Sherwood, everybody not broke. Okay. The thing about being in that wood, everybody not broke in that wood. You see what I'm saying? So you gonna go to school with people who, you know, they mama got it like how your mama don't got it. You see what I'm saying? So
okay.
You gonna see, and then me, I moved around too. I've been state to state. Like I done stayed a year in Michigan growing up. Oh yeah. I stayed in Texas for a little while. You see what I'm saying? So
why you did a bunch of moving around? You say you just stay in Sherwood now.
First of all, you know, stability wasn't all the way there. Around that time, with my people and shit. That was the first thing. But you know, like I said, the village raised me. So, you know, my pops was in Michigan at one point. I went out there with him, seeing what shit was like. My auntie was in Texas. My grandma and them, they was out there for a little minute. So I'd have been out there with them.
Okay. You know? Okay. So what type of influence would you say your parents were on you coming up?
Mostly positive. You know, a nigga seen shit nigga wasn't supposed to see, but you know, that shit, it made me who I am. So that's why I say, you know, that shit was positive though.
Yeah.
You know, I ain't my people ain't never tell me nothing that was wrong. I'm gonna put it like that.
I get you. I
ain't dead, I ain't in jail. So shit.
Hey, that's a good way to look at it, man. Ain't nobody perfect, ain't no rule books to this shit, man. You make the best of it.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? All right, so when you coming up, man, what type of schools did you attend coming up? In Baton Rouge, well, you went everywhere. Outside,
no, I'm gonna keep real. Okay, I went to school. I tried that shit, the school shit in Michigan.
Okay.
That shit went downhill fast. I'm talking about. I think that's the quickest I ever went to. What they call that shit, alternative school. Fastest I ever got sent to one of the bitches was when I went up there. But
what happened? If you don't mind me
fighting and shit, weed, you know, shit like that. I think the weed was the last straw, but you know, I had been fighting shit the whole time.
And what age was that when you got caught up with the weed?
This was probably like 12, 13.
Okay, that's young. That's young.
Yeah,
that's young. All right. So, what was the reaction to you getting caught up in that type of stuff?
Well, like I say, around that time I was my daddy, so I don't know if it's because it was a man or it was a woman, but you know, like nigga got on my ass, but it was on some shit like more understanding. You see what I'm saying? Versus if it would have been my mom, it wouldn't have been no understanding at all. You know what I'm saying? Pops was a little bit more understanding about the shit.
Understand what you? All right, so you mean like your mom's was more strict
type shit? You see what I mean? I don't want to say more strict, but yeah, more strict in certain senses. You see what I'm saying? Like my daddy had problems with certain shit, my mom ain't had problems with. When my mama had problems with certain shit, my dad ain't had problems with. So it was like, you know, basically like I can go over here and I know I can do certain shit and I can't, but I can go over here and I know I can do certain shit and I can't. You see what I'm saying?
Okay, so being that way, well, your parents agree with certain things and don't agree with certain things. Did that make you want to favor being with a certain parent more than another parent?
Nah. I'm gonna keep it real, because I was always one of the people that just learned how to take my lick, and I was also one of the people who just did what I want to do. So regardless of if I'm over here or I'm over here, if I want to do a certain thing, I'm gonna do it, and I'm gonna just let you, I'm gonna take my lick. You see what I'm saying? I just always been that type of person. So okay. It ain't never really been like, oh, I'm gonna go over here because I know I can't do this or do this. I just, you know what I'm saying? If I was getting my ass whooped over here and getting in trouble, I just, I took my lick while I was in that particular spot or wherever I was at.
Okay, you didn't feel no type of way and be like, mom whoop your ass, be like, nah, I'm going to dad's house, or dad whoop your ass, nah, I'm going to mom's house. You didn't do all that.
Nah.
Okay.
I ain't never did that. Okay. Not that I can remember. Now if I did it, it was on some young shit, but as far back as to how I can remember, I ain't never did no shit like that. Okay. I can't remember doing no shit like that.
All right. So like I said, what type of schools did you go to?
As far as Baton Rouge, I probably went to damn near every elementary school. Cause like I say, like when I'm talking about my mama, we was moving damn near every year. So I done probably went to damn near every elementary school from La Belle to Barmore to Winburn to Claiborne to
you was all over
fucking Bernard Terrace.
I went to okay.
I'd have been to all them bitches.
Damn. Okay. So what type of student would you say you were? Were you a ladies man, a sports guy?
I was bad. I don't know what type of, I just was bad, bro. I know I was bad, bro. I gave everybody a hard time, dick.
Damn. What you mean? The teachers the hard time?
Everybody.
Oh, damn.
Everybody.
Okay. Was it more like childish behavior or anger?
At times. It was anger at times. It was childish behavior at times. It was a little bit of everything, bro. I just was, I always been one of the people that really felt like I was that nigga. You see what I'm saying? So,
okay, so
even when I really wasn't, I'm gonna keep it real. Like even when I really wasn't, I just always felt like that. So,
okay. So, what do you think brought that attitude towards school instead of I'm gonna just focus on school, this and that? What made you angry? What made you, act out in school? Was it? Do you feel like you wasn't getting enough attention, or
what was that? I can't say it was that because, like I say, everybody they love me. All my people love me.
Okay,
I just put that in the song. My grandma, I'm her favorite. She'll tell you that in front of anybody. You see what I'm saying? Like,
okay,
I'm my dad's only son. I'm my mama's only son. You see, I'm my dad's only child, period. I'm my mama's only son. You see what I'm saying? So it ain't never really been like not enough attention. Niggas just were bad.
Okay,
niggas just were bad.
Okay, all right. So your name, Sxmba.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a strong type of name. What made you name yourself Sxmba? What came with Sxmba? Did you have other names before that?
This is another up North Michigan area because everybody was calling me Quan. They was shortening my real name, just calling me Quan before I left. You see what I'm saying? But I went up there with him for that year. And I think this was like around the time I ended up starting school up there, some shit like that. Somebody called me that.
Okay.
I don't know if it was like my dreads or whatever the case. Like, I think like a female or something had called me that. And I remember like yesterday, brother, I had to stole some weed from my dad. I had to roll me a little bit up. I'm sitting in the basement, you hear me? This on some late night shit. I had to wait till everybody was sleeping. I'm sitting in that bitch. And I don't know why I thought about it, but I thought about it again. I was like, you know what? I'm just that's my name now. I'm just calling myself that, and it just was that from that point on. But you know, as me going about it like that, you know, everybody else was just going with it, and it wasn't like it was easy for motherfuckers to just start calling me that, and everybody started calling me that. You know, even when I came back home, motherfuckers just calling me that. So that's what everybody just been calling me since I was young.
And around what age was that?
Like I say, this one like 12, 13.
Damn, that's okay. You ran with that for still not okay. Damn, okay. That was because I done had people that had about 5, 6 different names coming up.
Yeah,
you know
I've been having the same name. Like I got a video I put out. My dad actually paid for that video. He surprised me with it. I had did a song. This was like when I first started recording. He was managing a nigga up there, HD.
Okay.
Oh yeah, 90s Babe HD from Ben Harbor. He was managing him.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, I had started fucking with him and shit. We was mixing shit together like that. You know, I was going behind my daddy back. He mixed with the nigga and shit. But you know, just by hanging with him, he always just, you know, like sit in the house and freestyle and shit. So I started doing that with him, and by me doing that with him, we started going to the studio. So I just started hopping on music. So I had did this song. I think I named that bitch No Hook or some shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
And shit, one day we was in Ben Harbor with HD and shit like that. We just out there, and we pull up. They're like, shit, get out the car. You know, I see a cameraman pull up, hop out the car and shit. You know, shit, just on some shit, you know, just show me like be ready at all times. So he did that shit for me, you know. And this, like I say, at this point I was like 13, 14 years old. So yeah, I've been.
And that was your first musical influence, or would you say?
Talking about dude?
Yeah, or
I wouldn't say that's my first musical influence. I probably say my mama was my first musical influence.
Okay, break that down.
Yeah, she, you know, she was doing her little rap thing and shit. Like,
oh, okay.
When I was like a little young.
Okay.
She, you know, like was bringing me to the studio. I was, you know, like sitting that bitch with her. She was recording music. She, you know, they was doing other little shit like, you know, like having it. I don't know what they was calling them back in the day, but you know, everybody was getting their shirts and shit, you know. So I was already experiencing, you know, like being around an artist. You see what I'm saying?
That's damn. Okay.
And shout out to her too, because she just dropped her first song not too long ago, probably like maybe like a year ago. She just dropped her first song though. Like it took her a minute, but she finally dropped her mess and did it. She was having, you know, like I don't know what you want to call it, but yeah, I guess she was scared, but yeah, she just dropped her mess not too long.
You could be kind of nervous putting yourself out there, especially for the first time.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming when you came to her about starting music, she was
I ain't really come to her.
Huh?
I ain't really come to her. I just really had just started doing it, and she was singing the music.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you bring the music to her? She heard it somewhere.
I think she was hearing it from like my people and shit, like my daddy. You know, like I never showed my mom my music at first. You see what I'm saying? Until she started like inquiring about it and letting me know she was supporting it. But you know,
but your pops knew about it.
Yeah, my pops always.
So why mom
supported that shit from day one?
You didn't think that was her real thing?
I just ain't think she was gonna support it like that. Honestly, you know, with her being my mom and shit. Like I say, she was always kind of strict along them lines of things. You see what I'm saying? Like like I say, that was the type of shit my pops ain't really had no problem with. But I just thought my mama with him.
So what was her first reaction? Do you think to hearing your music?
She was excited about the shit. She was happy.
Okay.
And, you know, she was happy.
Okay. All right. So I know it's different for all of us starting off. Some of us started in a home studio. You started in a regular studio, home studio. How did you get a setup from Radio Shack or?
Nah, I started, you know, on some home studio shit. Like I said, going to a nigga house with a little studio set up, charging $40, $50 a session.
Okay.
That's how I started, you know.
Okay.
But see, now I gotta go back, cause see, I fake capped out just now on some. Well, I don't want to say that because, like I said, I was on moms most of the time, but I won't put it out there. Pops and them they had their little bullshit ass studio too back in the day over there in the north. Yeah, man. I think it was Brady Street. Yeah, man, in the closet and shit. They was in there thugging and shit. I I was around for that too.
So were you a natural at first, or
yeah? I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna cut you out right there. I feel like I've been a natural. Like you see what I'm saying? Like anytime I ever sat in the studio with, before I was like even writing music, thought about rapping, like just sit in the studio with niggas. Like I always just was in that bitch. Like man, I kill that beat. You know, like you see what I'm saying? Like just sitting there listening to the beat. I was never nervous. I always was one of them niggas like. You know, like on some young shit, just in that bitch, like man, I should. And I was scared to drop my nuts though. Like I ain't never. Okay. I feel like I would have been raw. You see what I'm saying? Like I feel like I would have been raw if I would have just dropped my nuts back then. You see what I'm saying? But, you know, they were like my dad and my uncle and them in the studio, or you know, like my mom and probably was at the studio. So I feel like I should have just been dropped my nuts. But like man, let me, you know. But I used to always sit in that bitch like man. Like a lot of them niggas couldn't even rap to me because I felt like I was so good. But I told you that's how my mindset was. But
yeah. What was it like hearing yourself for the first time?
It was crazy. It was crazy. I'm gonna keep it real. It was crazy. It was crazy.
Yeah, man. I struggled. You know that part in the beginning where you know you're supposed to go. I used to always miss that part.
Yeah, that's why I say I think I was a natural.
I was not a natural.
I think I was a natural. I think I always been a natural. Like anytime I like even from like me first starting to go to the studio, I always just went in that bitch and just ran it.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But I always had that rhythm for it. You see what I'm saying? Like just for instance, like songs I ain't never heard before.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Shit I ain't never even listened to. Some shit could come on and I could tell you exactly when the song gonna drop. You see what I'm saying? I could tell you exactly when the beat gonna drop without never hearing it before. So as soon as it come on, I just got the rhythm for that type of shit.
Okay. Shit. All right, man. All right. For those out there that don't know, man, could you break down your artistry, like for someone that hasn't heard your music yet and would like to?
I got a little bit of everything. I got a little bit of club shit. I got a little bit of pain shit. Mm-hmm. You know, I got a little bit of street shit, bust your head. I got some shit for the hoes. I got a little bit of everything. You see what I'm saying? When it comes down to, you know, Baton Rouge hip hop. You see what I'm saying?
I be seeing that turn shit. Yeah. I be seeing that shit. So like, all right, do you write your music, freestyle your music, punch in? Depends.
I don't never really too much punch in. I can say that. Okay. But yeah, I write some of my songs, but most of my songs I freestyle them. You know what I'm saying? Or I might have a verse already written. You see what I'm saying? I go in that bitch, do my verse, and then just, you know what I'm saying, just go from there. Okay. That's how it happens most of the time. I'm gonna keep it real, but
okay,
I'm gonna keep it real. Like, now I can write my music, and I just started back writing my music. Actually, like my last 2 or 3 songs out of real. See what I'm saying? But like, I'm gonna say all together. Not like unreleased, all together unreleased. I probably got over like 40, 50 something songs. You see what I'm saying? Just sitting. And a lot of them just freestyles and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? But okay. I got a lot of songs that's written down too that I done took my time on.
Alright. So as far as the music, man, are there any artists that could be mainstream, local? Are there any artists that you find yourself wanting to work with that you haven't had a chance to work with?
I don't know, not off the top of my head. But I'm gonna keep it real. That bitch Go Yellow though. Okay. I just ran to him the other day and to put you in my business. That's one of my favorite rappers. Yeah. To the boy, yeah. So I just ran to him the other day. We supposed to be going to do some shit in a couple of days. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to that though.
Okay. All right. So your pops manage you, huh?
Type shit, yeah. Okay. I'm gonna put it like this. Mm-hmm. See, I want Pop to be my manager. Mm-hmm. I really think in his head that he want to be my manager too. Mm-hmm. But we just got to sit down and talk about the shit, cause you know.
I understand. You know, shit. Got your back.
My CEO name ain't come, but I'm with a label and shit. Hard Grind Entertainment. Shout out to them. Okay. You know, to boys. He out of Chippewa Dog. He out of Scotland.
Shit, man. You always welcome on the council. Shit, next time you can bring him. Shit like that,
man. They had so much shit going on. They ain't come, but yeah, I got 2 CEOs. I'm trying to see what Pop fucking with. Okay. So we can start hitting this road and shit like that though.
So what's that like having a support system like that, man?
It feel good
because some people just out here freestyling and uploading, and
it feel good. Okay. You know, it feel good.
Okay, that's dope, man. All right, so how far do you, let's say in 5 years with this music, how far would you say you would like to be?
Man, look, if I ain't $1 million nigga in 5 years, I'm about to start back robbing these niggas.
Nah, man, nah. It might take 6.5. Yeah, you to cut yourself short. You feel what I'm saying?
No, I'm just playing, but real shit though, man. In 5 years, I'm gonna keep it real, boy. I'm expecting this shit to be way, way, way bigger than what it is.
Okay, that's why I like that. See, so you gotta have them goals. You got, if you ain't got no goals and you ain't working toward it, then you just out here, man. All right. So, being a guy from Louisiana, and this is off the top of your head on some freestyle shit. Now your list might change 2 hours from now, 2 weeks from now, but off the top of your head, could you list your top 5 Louisiana artists? It could be from back then to now.
Yeah, I probably.
And one doesn't mean your top 5 doesn't mean your bottom, just 5.
All right, all right, boom. So I ain't gotta go into specific order. I can just name 5. Right,
just 5.
I'm gonna go, like I said, go Yellow. I gotta put him in there.
Okay.
I'm gonna go Fox. I'm gonna go. Oh, see, it's hard. It's a lot of niggas out there rapping, brother.
I'm telling you, just to pick 5.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go with that bitch Luwop.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with that bitch Go Yellow. I'm gonna go with that bitch Fox Amir. I'm gonna go with that bitch YB because that bitch nice. Regardless of who don't like the bitch nice. You hear me? So I'm gonna go with that bitch YB. I got one more. I'm gonna go with that bitch Lil David.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with that bitch Lil David.
Okay, that's the first. Man, it's hard to do the 5 to me without naming all Trill Fam artists. Like somebody gonna name Lil Fat, somebody gonna name Fox, somebody gonna name Webby Boosie. That's 4 right there. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? So it's hard, but okay, I like that 5. You feel what I'm saying? Usually people, that 5th one be the different one. You feel what I'm saying? All right, so what type of advice would you give anyone? I know you been doing it, consistently for the last couple of years and stuff, but like I said, some people just out here freestyling and rapping and uploading and shit. What type of advice would you give someone that's just starting off with their home setup, about to make their first freestyle, they want to be that next big thing, man? What type of advice would you give them?
Just rap how you feeling. I swear to God. And don't with that first bitch, I swear to God, don't even put too much into it. Just,
let that bitch.
Because that's how you figure out what type of rapper you even gonna want to be. You see what I'm saying? Just say how you feel.
Okay. That's dope. All right. What places have you traveled? I know you mentioned a few, Mississippi and stuff like that. But could you list some places you traveled outside of Louisiana?
Florida, Georgia, Phoenix, New Mexico.
Phoenix, that's the first one.
Cali, Texas, of course, everybody done been there. Michigan, and once you, like you said, Mississippi, I'd have been there. I'd have been a lot of places. Like, I'd have been from damn near everywhere between here and like I say, up north and shit, like Illinois. I'd have been there. Okay. Shit, I'd have been a lot of places, bro.
Okay, because the reason why I asked that question
right now, like even before like trying to rap and shit like that, like I've been moving around. Like I probably that, like by this point I know I'd hit at least 20, 30 different cities outside of Louisiana.
Okay, that's dope. Because the reason why I asked that question, we all know people that haven't really left out the city or state and stuff like that kind of.
Yeah, I got a lot of people I'm around every day that ain't never went nowhere.
Yeah, and they kind of stuck in the same mindset because they haven't really seen anything or, you know, experienced anything. So what type of advice would you have for someone about getting out that comfort zone and traveling and seeing other?
Do it.
Okay.
Do it. They love us everywhere.
Yeah.
They love us everywhere. Do it. Go ahead and bust out, man. Okay. Yeah, they loving us everywhere. I swear to God.
Okay. All right. So, a lot of people haven't been down here, but they've heard different things, whether it's during music or social media, TV, or whatever. But what could someone expect when visiting Baton Rouge for the first time in your own eyes?
Expect to see some shit you ain't never seen before. This ain't a real place, my nigga. This ain't a real place. I always expect to see some shit you never seen before. Yeah, I swear to God. I swear to God. Expect to see something you never seen. You hear me?
Yeah.
And we'll go on in that back, stay in that back. You hear me? Don't come to that wood with all the extra shit. But yeah.
All right. Look, all right. Could you name the people that you've worked with? I know you said you're going to work with, plan on working with Go Yella. You said you meant Mista.
Yeah, I done did a song with Mista. I done did a song with Snug.
Okay.
I done did like 2-3 songs with the bitch GSO Fat. He from Mississippi. Man, it's a little nigga. I can't think about his name. We got a nice little song together though. I can't think of the little nigga name, but he fire.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't think of his name though.
It's all good. Okay.
Another little nigga. Boom. He in jail right now. We really, you know, this was my little partner, but we fell off, you know. But I gotta shout him out because he one of the nicest niggas I know, and I should have put him on that top 5. That nigga named Bebe, you hear me? I think his rap name MLR Killer, something like that. I might have it wrong. But that little bitch nice.
Okay.
He's nice, regardless of what me and him got going on personally. That bitch nice.
Okay. That's dope, man. All right. So, what's coming up next for you, man? What do you have? Any songs dropping? Any projects dropping? Any videos dropping? What can people expect from you in the near future, man?
I just shot a video in that wood, like, that was Saturday. I just shot a video in that wood Saturday. That bitch probably gonna be dropping in like 2 weeks from the day. I got a mixtape dropping in June. That song gonna be on the mixtape called Active.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got a whole mixtape dropping in June.
Okay.
But for right now, you know, that's really it. You know, I think this might end up being, I don't know for sure, I don't wanna lie. This might be like the second to last video I dropped before the mixtape come out.
Okay.
And then when I drop the mixtape, I'm gonna sit down for a minute and work on the album. I already got a couple songs put together for that too though.
You came up with a name for the album? Yeah, or you just still blueprinting?
I don't know. See, I got two. I'm supposed to name the mixtape 3 Baby. You see what I'm saying? I don't know. Don't name the album. I wanted to name that bitch Gutter, but I might double back and just name that bitch Back Baby or some shit like that. But yeah, I'm gonna hop off the post with that mixtape. I think I'm gonna name that bitch 3 Baby though.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. It's all right. So where could everyone follow you if they want to network, they want to collab, do some music? Where can they try to get in contact? How?
Get in contact with me through my CEOs. I really don't fuck with the social media like that. I had an Instagram. They just took my shit. So until I make another Instagram, they gonna have to fuck with my label page, Hard Grind Entertainment. And you can just get in touch with me through them at any time you need to. You know.
Okay.
Whatever you need to get in touch with me for, you can do it through them.
Okay. All right. Lastly, man, I like to do this for the youth. Leave off on a positive note, man. So for those out there watching, man, what type of game, what type of advice, what type of quote, anything you would like to let the young ones coming up in today's world know? Any type of things you learn? Any last words?
Be yourself. Be yourself, and don't do nothing unless you want to do it. I swear to God.
Hey, that's real.
He told me that a long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. That was my dad, actually. He told me, I don't give a fuck what you do, whether you doing something bad, doing something good, and give a fuck what it is. I don't got a problem with it. As long as you're doing it because you want to do it. Just make sure whatever a nigga doing, whatever, you know, whoever getting this message, you hear me? If you're doing something, just make sure you're doing it because it's something you want to do, you hear me?
Man. Hey, man, Sxmba. Man, it's good to meet you, G.
It's good to meet you too, bro.
Man, like I said, man, y'all more than welcome. Y'all always welcome here on the couch, man. Anytime, G. Anytime, G. I'm glad to have you, bro.